And
in
charges,
terms of
the charges here, Stefan, if I can pick up on it, if they are found guilty of the charges that they will face, that they are facing, Manchester City will face at least relegation.
Hey everyone, what's cooking with Manchester City? There's a bit of a pickle, and it's not about goals or trophies this time. It's all about their wallet. From 2009 to 2018, they've been playing a risky game with their cash, and now everyone's talking about it. Could we see one of the big guns of the Premier League get knocked down a peg? It's all up in the air. The word on the street is that they could lose points, or even crazier, get booted to a lower league. With new rules from UEFA trying to keep clubs from spending more than they make, City's past spending habits are under the microscope. But they're not just sitting back. Pep Guardiola wants answers fast, and the club's big boss, Khaldoon Al-Mubarak, says they're ready to fight back. So what's going to happen? Will Manchester City glide through this storm, or is a shocker in store? This isn't just any football story, it's like the juiciest drama series, but real. And trust me, you want to ensure you get what comes next. Manchester City's not just fighting for points now, they're fighting to keep their spot in the league. Let's see how this all unfolds. Explosive allegations could wreck Manchester City's reputation and financial future. If the accusations of financial irregularities against Manchester City turn out to be true, it could spell disaster for the club's credibility and trustworthiness among sponsors and stakeholders. The fallout could be catastrophic, with potential sponsors hesitating to associate with a club embroiled in financial misconduct. This could result in a massive blow to the club's revenue streams, jeopardizing its very existence. Fans and regulatory bodies are also on high alert, bracing for potential scandal and loss of faith in the club's leadership. Manchester City faces an uphill battle to salvage its reputation and relationships amidst this firestorm of controversy. Since this bomb dropped in February, the rumor mill's been in overdrive. Everyone's on the edge of their seat, wondering what will happen to City. The chatter's all over the place, from point deductions to the possibility of them getting the boot to a lower league. Let's break down UEFA's new financial fair play rules, which are all about keeping football clubs in check, making sure they're not spending more than they earn, and overall keeping the game fair and square. UEFA laid out these rules last year to keep clubs financially healthy and competitive without breaking the bank. They've split these rules into 3 pillars to keep things organized. Let's dive in. First up, UEFA wants clubs to refrain from dodging their bills. Whether it's money owed to other clubs, their staff, tax folks, or UEFA itself, clubs must settle their dues by specific dates throughout the year. It's like paying your rent and utilities on time to avoid getting kicked out. Next, we have the rules about clubs not spending money they don't have, especially on shiny new facilities or beefing up their youth squads. UEFA saying, hey, if you're gonna upgrade your digs or invest in the future stars, make sure you've got the cash in hand or some generous benefactors backing you up. No more splashing cash you have yet to earn. And here's the biggie, UEFA's clamping down on how much clubs can splash out on their player squads. They're setting a limit to ensure clubs aren't just throwing heaps of cash at players, intending to cap squad spending at 70% of a club's revenue. But they're easing into it, starting with allowing clubs to pay 90% of their revenue on their squad this season. Then 80% next season, aiming to hit that 70% target by the 2025-26 season. So there you have it. UEFA's master plan is to keep football clubs financially fit and competitive, all while making sure they're not just tossing money around like it's going out of style. Will clubs like City and United stick to the plan? Only time will tell. But it will surely make things interesting. The speculation is through the roof, and let me tell you, this drama is juicier than a primetime soap opera. What's the verdict going to be for Manchester City? Only time will tell, but the gossip is as spicy as it gets. In February, the Premier League stirred the pot, announcing they're digging deep into some serious claims against Manchester City. But guess what? City didn't just sit back, they hit back with a "we're shocked" and a "we're being an open book." What's the big surprise here? It's turning into a massive saga, and everyone's on the edge of their seats, popcorn in hand, waiting for the next episode. What's it going to be for City? Smooth sailing or a hurricane on the horizon? Keep your eyes peeled. You will want to see what happens next. Everyone gather around because the Manchester City drama is far from over. The buzz around town is that the city's financial shenanigans are still under the microscope, and we won't see the curtain drop on this saga until at least autumn 2024. Yep, you heard that right. We're in for a long wait to see how this all plays out. Now, let's talk about the juicy part. What will happen to the city if they're caught with their hands in the cookie jar? Well, the rumor mill is spinning like crazy. Some folks are whispering about a points deduction, like what happened to Everton. They lost 10 points for a single slip-up, so imagine what could happen to City with a whopping 115 charges against them. It's like comparing a storm in a teacup to a full-blown hurricane. And then there's the big one, getting booted out of the league. That's right, expulsion is on the table. Although it would shock everyone, it's like the football world's version of a blockbuster plot twist. A football finance guru, Karen Maguire, said that City might be staring down the barrel of a 30-point reduction. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, it's all speculation now. This isn't City's first rodeo with financial drama, though. In 2020, UEFA tried to sideline them from European competitions for 2 seasons and slapped them with a hefty fine. But the City fought back, took it to court, and got the ban overturned and the fine cut down. They're not new to dodging bullets, that's for sure. City's response to the latest charges? They're standing their ground, ready to battle it out. So strap in, folks, because this ride is far from over. We are in for a wild, speculative journey filled with twists, turns, and maybe even a few surprises. Stay tuned. Manchester City's not staying quiet about the significant financial drama they're caught in. Pep Guardiola, the boss, says, "Let's speed this up, folks. Can the Premier League or the judges decide already?" He's itching for a verdict, confident that if City's done anything wrong, it'll come out, but if not, everyone should zip it and move on. He believes in what they've achieved on the field, no doubts there. Then there's Khaldoun Al-Mubarak, the club's top guy, who's also pretty frustrated with all the noise overshadowing their achievements. He's playing it cool because of the ongoing legal stuff, but promises to spill all his thoughts once it's wrapped up. He's got strong opinions and isn't afraid to share them when the time comes. So City stands, annoyed but confident, ready to clear their name and get back to focusing on the game. Let's get real for a second. Don't expect any blockbuster finale to this drama anytime soon. If you're sitting on the edge of your seat, hoping for a quick resolution, you might as well get comfy. Is the idea that anything significant is going to go down this season? No, I'd say that's pretty unlikely. Here's the scoop. The whole investigation saga has been dragging on for what feels like forever, 4 full years to be exact. And by the looks of it, we're in for the long haul. It's like a TV series with endless seasons. When you think you're getting to the end, boom, another plot twist keeps it going. So you should rethink your odds for anyone betting on a swift outcome. This is shaping up to be a marathon, not a sprint. Buckle up, folks, because this story is far from over, and who knows what twists and turns lie ahead. And there you have it, folks, the rollercoaster ride that is Manchester City's financial saga. From the dizzying heights of potential penalties to the twists and turns of legal battles, this story has everything a football fan could ask for. But like all good dramas, this one's set to run and run, with the final whistle not expected until at least autumn 2024. As we buckle up for more thrilling chapters in this saga, remember that this story isn't just about numbers and regulations. It's about passion, pride, and the future of one of football's most illustrious clubs. Will Manchester City navigate this storm or face the ultimate penalty? Only time will tell. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this and all the other hot topics in football. You won't want to miss a moment of the action, and we'll be here to bring it all to you. With all the analysis, predictions, and fan reactions, stay tuned, because if there's one thing this saga guarantees, it's that the unexpected is just around the corner.